Sugar spikes? Is that the name of your prison? That daily roller coaster of highs and lows? That exhaustion that hits you at 3 p.m. like a freight train, no matter how much you slept? That constant nagging anxiety every time you look at a piece of bread or a simple potato? Or perhaps it's worse. Perhaps it's that terrifying pins and needles feeling, that numbness in your feet, that pins and needles feeling that keeps you awake at night, terrified of what it means, terrified of that first irreversible step. Perhaps it's that blurry vision that comes and goes, making the world swim before your eyes. Perhaps it's the life sentence of pills you have to take every single morning, that metformin that upsets your stomach and leaves you running to the bathroom. Or worse, those needles you have to inject day after day, a cold, sharp reminder of the disease that is controlling your life. This is not a condition. This is a prison. It's a prison where food is the enemy and your own body is the jailer. But what if I told you, no senior will ever suffer from diabetes? Again, what if I told you that the solution to reversing your insulin resistance isn't just about managing your prison sentence, it's about ending it? What if I told you the key is just 1 tablespoon a day? Not a truckload of expensive pills, not a starvation diet of lettuce and water that leaves you miserable. Just 1 golden tablespoon of something so powerful, clinical studies have shown it can rival the effects of the top diabetes drugs. But it does so naturally, using your body's own ancient healing power. Today, we are not talking about managing your diabetes. We are not talking about living with your condition. We are talking about reversing the very cause of it. We are talking about how to unlock your cells, restore your energy, and end the sugar spikes forever. To understand how we win this war, you must first understand the real enemy. The enemy is not sugar. Sugar is just the symptom. The enemy is not your body. Your body is fighting for its life, trying to protect you. The real enemy, the true villain, is insulin resistance. I want you to imagine your body's cells are like millions of tiny houses, and inside each house there is a tiny furnace. Scientists call this the mitochondria. This furnace needs fuel to create energy. That fuel is glucose, or what we call sugar. When you eat, the sugar from your food enters your bloodstream. To get that fuel into the house, you need a key. That key is a powerful hormone called insulin. In a healthy person, the system is beautiful. You eat, your pancreas releases the key, which is insulin. The key slides into the lock on the cell door. The door opens. The fuel, which is sugar, goes inside. You have energy. Your blood sugar goes down. Simple. But in type 2 diabetes, something terrible has happened. You have eaten so much sugar for so long that your cells have changed the locks. They are tired of the constant, relentless, 24/7 delivery of sugar. They have become resistant. The key, the insulin, is still there. In fact, your pancreas is working overtime, pumping out more and more insulin, screaming at the door. But the lock is jammed. The door won't open. This, right here, is insulin resistance. So what happens? The fuel, the sugar, gets locked outside the house. It has nowhere to go. It builds up in your bloodstream, getting higher and higher. That is the high sugar or sugar spike your meter reads. This is the cruel metabolic irony of diabetes. Your cells are starving, which is why you feel exhausted and hungry all the time, while your blood is turning into a toxic, sugary sludge. That toxic sludge is what grinds away at your body. It's like thick, sticky syrup flowing through your delicate blood vessels. It damages the tiny nerves in your feet, causing that numbness and leading to that diabetic foot icon. It damages the tiny vessels in your eyes, causing blurry vision and blindness. It forces your kidneys to work overtime to filter this toxic sludge day after day until they fail, leading to kidney dialysis. So what does your doctor do? They give you a pill, like metformin. Metformin is like a brute force attack. It's like taking a hammer and trying to force the jammed lock open. It might work for a little while, but it doesn't fix the lock. It just breaks it a little more. And when that stops working, when the lock is completely broken, they give you more keys. They give you insulin needles. This is insane. The lock is already jammed and you're just piling more keys at the door. This just shoves that toxic sugar into your fat cells, making you gain weight while the root problem, the jammed lock, gets worse. This is not a cure. This is management of a decline. I want you to let me know in the comments right now. Are you tired of just managing this? Are you tired of being told this is a life sentence? If you are, just type, "I am tired," in the comments. You are not alone. Now, what if, instead of forcing the lock, we simply fixed it? What if we hired a master locksmith? That golden elixir you see in the spoon, that is the master locksmith. For years, ancient medicine has known about this, but modern science is only now catching up. There are compounds found in nature so powerful, they can resensitize your cells. They can clean the jammed lock. The substance I am talking about, the one that gives that golden color, is called berberine. Berberine is a natural compound extracted from several different plants, like golden seal and barberry. And it is, in my opinion, one of the most powerful natural substances on the planet for this exact problem. Why? Because clinical studies, double-blind, placebo-controlled studies, have shown that berberine is just as effective as metformin at lowering blood sugar. But it works differently. It doesn't just brute force the sugar. It works as a locksmith. It activates a master switch inside your cells. This switch is an enzyme known as AMPK. Think of AMPK as the reset button for your cell's furnace. When berberine activates AMPK, it sends a powerful signal to the cell, telling it, "Hey, we are starving for fuel. Open the door." Suddenly, the cell cleans the lock and becomes sensitive to your own insulin again. The door opens. The sugar finally floods into the cell and out of your bloodstream. The sugar spikes disappear. Your energy returns. Your nerves and eyes are safe. This is not management. This is reversal. This is reversing insulin resistance. But we are going to make it even more powerful, because that 1 tablespoon a day is not just one ingredient. It is a golden elixir that attacks this problem from 3 angles. Berberine is the locksmith. The second ingredient is Ceylon cinnamon. Now, this is critical. You must not use the cheap cassia cinnamon you find in most supermarkets. Cassia is a cheap substitute. It contains high levels of a compound called coumarin, which can actually be toxic to your liver in large doses. You must use true Ceylon cinnamon. Ceylon cinnamon is the traffic cop. It slows down how fast the sugar from your meal hits your bloodstream. It creates a gentle rolling hill instead of a giant sugar spike. This gives the locksmith, the berberine, more time to work. The third ingredient is apple cider vinegar. This is the cleaner. But again, it must be raw and unfiltered, the kind that contains the mother. The mother is that cloudy web of beneficial bacteria. This living vinegar floods your system with acetic acid, which cleans your cells and dramatically improves insulin sensitivity, especially after you eat. I have to ask, and I want you to be honest. Before today, did you have any idea that a simple, natural compound like berberine could be as powerful as a prescription drug? Let me know below. So, how do we make the golden elixir? This is the protocol. It is simple, and it will change your life. You cannot just mix these 3 things. You must infuse them to create the elixir. Take 1 cup of high-quality, raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar, the kind that has the mother cloudy at the bottom. Gently. Warm it in a saucepan. I must be clear. Do not boil it. Boiling will kill the beneficial living bacteria. You just want it warm, not hot. This warming helps the powders dissolve. Add 2 teaspoons of pure, high-quality berberine powder. You will see it instantly turn that beautiful golden color. Add 2 teaspoons of true Ceylon cinnamon powder. Whisk it gently for 2 or 3 minutes until all the powders are fully dissolved. Pour this golden elixir into a glass bottle and store it in your refrigerator. It will last for weeks. This is your medicine. How to use it. Just 1 tablespoon a day. Take 1 tablespoon of this elixir and mix it in a small glass of water before your largest, most carb-heavy meal of the day. For most people, this is dinner. That's it. That 1 tablespoon before your meal acts as a powerful shield. The traffic cop, which is the cinnamon, slows the sugar. The cleaner, which is the vinegar, preps the cells. And the locksmith, the berberine, stands ready to open the doors. You are not just stopping the spike, you are retraining your body, one meal at a time. You now have that knowledge. I have one last question for you, and I am reading every comment. Are you going to try this simple, golden elixir recipe? Share your story below. Your commitment might just be the inspiration someone else needs to start healing today. If you are ready to take back control of your health. If you are ready to say no to pills and yes to healing, please subscribe for more health truths. Make the right choice. Take care of your body.